Josie Muffin, thank you so much. Hey PP, hi. Oh God, you had me worried. You looked upset. No, I'm not upset. I'm fine. I was literally, that's my concentration face. I was concentrating. The stream's worth it. Thank you. Good day to yourself. I hope you're having a relaxing day. It's not been too bad. It's been a bit of a chill day for me, so it's not been too bad. Pretty pajamas, thank you. It's from Primark. I'm in my PJs too, sitting with a nice bed V, ready for bed, and this live stream, no problem. Resting bitch face, yes, sugar and spice. That's exactly what I've got going on. That's just my face. I'm just like constantly. But hi guys, how are we doing? Right, so obviously first on discussion today. It's just a small stream. I'm only having obviously people who follow me a lot on this stream today. So I just wanted to talk about, obviously, you guys hopefully at this point will have seen MannyMUA's comeback video. So I'm just kind of interested to see people's opinions and perspectives on that. Mainly, that's what I want to know. I want to know what you guys are thinking, what you guys are feeling at this very moment in time. I was about to start on my homework and then your stream came up. No, continue your homework, girl. He's back? No way. Yeah, he's back. He came through with, I think it's like an 8-minute video. Rich Lux has already reported on it. Where you guys been, bitches? Where have you guys been? I've got Shane Dawson vibes. Yeah, I think a lot of people felt that way. Mila, great. Thank you so much for the 50 likes. I do appreciate it. Someone called it. Said once Laura Lee in a video he'd be next. Yeah, somebody else did call it. Who said that? Was that Rich Lux who said that? Possibly. I haven't watched it. I am followed the house. Oh, really? Do both homework and watch Paige. Okay, good, Ananash. That's fine. As long as you can multitask. Rich comes in with the quickness for his videos. Honestly, that guy's work ethic is insane. Honestly, I wish I had the kind of work ethic he does. Not as annoyed by Manny as I am by Laura. Why is that, Davina? I would love to know. Shit, and I'm over him now. Not sure if I will ever be his fan again. Really, is it that deep for you guys? He's trying to redeem himself like Jeffrey. Yes, I'm annoyed. I was more annoyed by Laura. What was the reason that you guys were annoyed by Laura? Dealer Keller says, yeah, nah, Manny. Oh, wow, okay. Y'all cancelling him? Is that what's happening right now? You guys are cancelling him? I can't remember who said it, but it was obvious it was going to happen. No, I wasn't really a fan to begin with. Thank you, Christopher S, for becoming a fan. I do appreciate it. Did you see that Rich Lux said there's nothing wrong with being a racist? Yeah, that was a few videos ago, though. I feel like that's old news to the house. I remember when that happened. Laura tweets an apology was offensive. Okay. I went off Laura after that closet tour with the try-hard dancing and stuff. Shade. I think he's going to have a real comeback like Jeffrey did. I don't know how to feel about the video. Like, a part of me is sitting here thinking, is he like not Jeffree Star, Shane Dawsoning himself in this kind of situation? You know, like, I get that these kind of documentary style, open yourself up to the whole entire universe is very, very much what's popular. But I don't know if this is the right move. And the reason I say that is because obviously Shane Dawson is doing his series at the moment with Jake Paul. With that Jake Paul thing, a lot of the theories about sociopath and all of that kind of stuff and the way that sociopaths work and getting in the mind of a sociopath and all that kind of stuff is coming up. So when I heard the sad music and the grayscale, color grading on the video, it kind of gave me that let's try and evoke emotions vibe. But I don't know whether I'm being hypercritical because of Shane Dawson's series, which I kind of felt was a massive part of the problem with the Shane Dawson series, is that we'd be now scrutinizing every single YouTuber with that same whole sociopath narrative. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel. Hence why I wanna know what you guys think. Yeah, I just don't remember anyone talking about it. You can't Shane Dawson yourself. It's a biased AF move. Yeah, some people are saying that you can't Shane Dawson yourself. I get that. Okay, I haven't seen the Manny video, but was it sponsored by BetterHelp? fucking hope not. I feel like he's been too theatrical. Is it the music, the colour grading, the text on the screen? What was making it be a little bit too theatrical for you? He plays the mental health card a lot. Do you think it's a card though? Because I feel like pretty much, you know, a lot of people have anxiety. I have anxiety. Not anxiety, but I have anxious moments. I definitely 100% suffer with claustrophobia. That is one of my biggest ones. But everybody has kind of anxious moments, so I don't know if it's like playing a card if you really are that person. But I don't know, like, do we class it as if you're diagnosed by a doctor or not? Like, what's the situation? I don't know. I feel you on the Shane Dawson thing, but he did apologise for the way that it came across. Yeah, no, I get that. I understand that he apologised and stuff, but I'm thinking because it's already been implanted into our brains recently, is it too soon to do a video of that nature when literally everybody's all going to be thinking, like, okay, what's the music like? Is he faking emotion or is it real? You know, like, everyone's going to be looking at it through that mindset. Manda's H, thank you so much for the 50 likes. I do appreciate it. They seem genuinely humble. I don't know, but like I said, am I being hypercritical? I don't know. I think he should open himself a little by little, not open up a lot all at once at this time. It worked for Jeffrey because he didn't take a huge hit in subs, maybe. I don't know. I feel like Manny's documentary thing comes off like I'm the victim. It feels like it's not going to be honest, it's going to be more feel bad for me. But my question is, okay, he's been away from social media for quite some time. Where is he going with this? Because, like, the whole reason that I feel like the bias thing is going to definitely be a whole thing that plays out. If I got my mum and I got my husband and I got, like, my close family and relatives to speak about how I've been doing and how I've been feeling and how I've been portrayed on social media, I think because they love me so much, which is perfectly fine, families are supposed to love you, but because they love me so much, I feel like they're always going to be in my favour. It's like you're dating, okay, so just spin it into this narrative, right? You're dating somebody and they're the most amazing boyfriend in the whole entire world, amazing girlfriend in the whole entire world, everything's so beautiful and so amazing, right? And then your parents are like, they're such great people, they are lovely, I'm so glad you found somebody like that. But then you break up, I don't know, somebody cheated or something like that. It was like a massive breakup that happened. And when that breakup happens, your parents instantly change, don't they? They're just like, you know what, they weren't that nice to you and I can't believe anyone could treat you like that. Because parents change because you're their baby, you know? So when it comes to family, like, be a lot more positive in your favour because you're their baby. Slapper Pratt says, plus he supports them too. I don't know whether it's going to be about financially or monetarily. If somebody is your family, I personally, I don't know how it works for everybody else's family, but you care about them on that level a little bit more. I don't know. Nick, you are going to be filming this stream. I feel it. Thanks for being here, honey. Bewitched Doc CMD, thank you so much for the 50 bars. I really do appreciate it. True, very true. I hate how when these YouTubers come back, they ask the viewers, I don't know what to do. What do I do? I don't know about that. MES, thank you so much for the 100 bars. I do appreciate it, hun. I don't know. Like, I think it's good to ask your viewers what the next move should be, because they will have a little bit more of an insight. Because I feel like as a YouTuber, you're always going to be in somewhat of a little bit of a bubble. You know what I mean? Lizard Lou, thank you so much for the 50 likes. You're always going to be somewhat in a YouTuber bubble, so sometimes you need somebody to have kind of a frank, open discussion with. So the same way that I'm asking you guys, how do you guys feel about this whole situation? It's because as an influencer, if you even want to fucking call me that right now, but as an influencer, I think in our heads from that kind of a perspective, maybe we don't see the whole picture. So I think it's always important to keep in contact with the people who support you. Dila Keller, thank you so much for the 500 bars. I do appreciate it. Mwah. Thank you for becoming the top fan of the stream. Tana's video tearing apart Laura Lee and Manny's palette was low-key funny. Oh, really? She did that? When did that happen? True. What are we talking about? We're talking about MannyMUA's comeback video. It's called Where I Have Been, and it's on YouTube at present. Today, I think I saw a thumbnail of that, but I didn't know whether it was like a meme channel making a meme, but I didn't click on it. I'll definitely have a look at it after the stream. Thank you, Shady, for the 10 likes. Thank you so much. 212 Tanguera 60804 for the 10 likes. I do appreciate it. She drags Laura. Oh, really? She's funny. I like that girl. In like an ironic way, I like her. Yeah, but in a live stream, we see you reading comments and hearing your opinion. When they ask what to do in a video, it just that's like a channel filler. Okay, I get what you mean in that respect. I get what you mean, Josie Muffin. Lily Sinclair, thank you so much for the 10 likes. Stan account, thank you so much for the 10 likes as well. I do appreciate it. I don't know how to feel about this video. I really don't. I don't know how to feel. I'm not buying a narrative, oh, because he looks after his parents, then da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, if I had money like that, I'd sure as hell be looking after my mum, but it doesn't take any difference to the fact that she's my mum and she loves me unconditionally. You know what I mean? So I don't know whether I'm buying that so much. Yeah, it was cute in a funny Tana way. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cute. I don't know if I'll ever find anything Tana does funny again. Wasn't it funny when she did that whole thing where she was gonna have a convention and then a lot of people were left outside for hours and hours and got heat stroke and were sharing bottles between each other? Wasn't that really funny? That was not funny, Tana. Hey Paige, hey y'all, hi butterfly zombies, I hope you're good today. I've never cared for Manny but love you. Oh, thank you so much. I'm biased but I have higher hopes for Manny than Laura. Oh, okay, Messagessa. Why though? Why do you have higher hopes for Manny rather than Laura? I honestly feel like Laura's apology video, when she came back, or comeback video if you want to call it that, was a bit of a cop-out. It was like, do you know what, it's over, let me move on. That's how I kind of felt about it, but that's just my perspective. I have a feeling I'm going to roll my eyes the entire Manny video. I don't know, it depends where your standpoint is, but I don't know how to feel, because I'm like, are you trying to shall I tell you what the part was? There's this technique, and it's definitely a technique that's used, and I've definitely, it's not for, manipulation basis, for a manipulation tactic, maybe? Is that the word that I'm looking for? But it's definitely something I've used in a video before. When I did my weight loss surgery video, my entire idea for the video was that I was going to be standing in front of my TV, and I was going to be going, hey, it's your girl Paige, back at it again with yet another video for you hoes. And when I was doing it, it just didn't feel right. And I was like, why am I putting it in a way that it's like a drama video and it's not, this is not what it is, you know? So I decided to take a different approach with it in the end. But putting those uncut moments in makes you feel more relatable and more real. And I definitely think even myself, when editing that video myself, I definitely thought, when I was looking through the footage that I had on my SD card, I definitely thought to myself, keep this in because this is real. Do you know what I mean? So I definitely think it's a tactic, but was it something that was taken from a position of manipulation, or was it something real? I feel like I'm being so hypercritical on anybody who makes these, you know, kumbaya, let's come together, let's find out more about the situation, let me open up like a book kind of videos, because of the Shane Dawson series, and I'm just going to be brutally honest on that. Jordan Byers, brutally honest. I think Manny can come back easier than her, but the doc series can backfire big time. I personally want to see how this documentary series is actually going to turn out. It's low-key manipulation for malicious purposes. I don't know whether it's malicious though. Does he just want to clear his name? You know what I mean? Can't we award him the ability to be able to clear his name. I don't know. Manny is a social climber. I feel like he's not genuine to anyone, even himself. Unfortunately, I feel like the fame got to him. I hope he learned something. I haven't been following Manny long enough to really comment on his change. I know he used to be close with Patrick Starr at one point, and he's no longer close with him. So I kind of feel like the deterioration in his friendships between various different people is very symbolic of who he must be as a person. But at the same time, like, we don't have our lives played out on social media in that same way. So I have, not fallen out, but like no longer friends with certain people on social media, not on social media, on in my real life, no longer as close with them as I used to be. Oh my god, my candle is leaking. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I need to blow out my candle. Hold up. My candle is leaking. I don't even know what to do. Oh no, it's just getting all over my hands. One side of my candle melted completely, and then all of the wax just started like leaking down, and now it's on my placemat and I don't know what to do. Oh no. Ah, fuck. I don't even know what to do. How do I... Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. Oh shit, now I'm getting it everywhere. Do you know what? We're just gonna leave it and pretend like it didn't happen. And hopefully I'll be able to sort it out later. Right, okay. I don't hate me, but I popped to watch the Manny video, got 3 minutes in, couldn't bear any more BS. Oh, really? Is that how you felt? For real? Okay. Well, for one, don't touch it, lol. I know, I'm terrible. I never thought Manny was genuine. Clean it with boiling water. The problem is, sorry, I just had dinner, so my plate is still on the table. But the problem is this, I've got an eyelash on here. It's like glittery, so I don't want it to like be on the glitter. My placemats, I don't want it to be on the glitter. So, but it's on the glitter. There's nothing I can do about it now. Anywho, fire hot. I know. Okay, I'm sorry. Leave it and scrape it later is what's best. Hopefully. Oh crap! I touched it again. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, put that away. Right. Hi, Ola Quinn, thank you so much. Patrick Starr was on Skype on Manny's video. Really? I must have missed that part. Did he really? Was Patrick Starr there? Was he really? Oh, I'll have to check that out. I don't remember that part being a part of it. Thank you so much, Ola Quinn, for the 100 likes. I do appreciate it. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about this video, but I'm definitely going to be watching with an eagle eye to find out what's happening. On the flip side, turn your placemat into a candle holder. Pretty DIY. See, that's how you make the best out of a bad situation, bitch. What was I going to say? Obviously on social media, I've said this on Twitter, but I don't know if everybody's come from Twitter or whatever. Usually you guys come from Twitter. But I've already said on Twitter that I'm going to be trying to stay away from beauty drama. It's a decision that I made literally today. I haven't been feeling good about my content. I'm not as interested in the drama as I feel like I should be. And it's because I'm not doing things that excite me anymore, if that means anything to you guys. I don't really quite know how to explain it, but I know I've been feeling really different. Suzanne in Cali, thank you so much for the 50 likes. I know that I've not been happy with what it is that I've been doing. There we go. Not as happy with myself with what I've been doing on social media and stuff. I know that the content that I'm creating isn't my best content, and I just kind of wanted to change that now, if that makes any sense. To everybody who is here for the ride and down for the journey, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And to literally everybody who has a problem with that or whatever, and you like, therefore, and subscribe. If you guys want to be a big old Yolanda bitch in this house, that's completely fine as well. I understand. I've unsubscribed to people whose contents have changed over the years. One of those people being, you know, Wild Spartans. He does a lot of commentary on a lot of like gaming YouTube and stuff like that. He used to make some really dope videos, but he changed his content recently into a kind of more of just like a commentary based channel with no, I can't see him, I can't see his reaction, I can't see the way that he's talking, and because of that I had to unsubscribe because it wasn't the content that I signed up for. So I understand if people are like, you know what, I came for the beauty tea and you're not doing it as much anymore and I don't want to subscribe to you just to see you do it randomly every so often. So yeah, I get that, and I understand that that's something that's going to come with the territory. So yeah, I don't really know. If you guys have any questions on that, I'm happy to answer, but yeah. I'm excited to see what you do. Thank you so much. No, that's fine. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you. Whatever you do, I will be watching. Sugar and Spice, you've been here from day one, biatch. Speedy. What's that? Speedy. I consider Paige a commentary channel. Oh, really? Yes to Reddit. Yes to Reddit in what way? Yeah, I don't like his new content either. Yeah, it's just not for me. Like, I get it, and I understand that it's definitely a lot more successful than what he was doing previously, but what I signed up for was what he was doing previously. But he's doing well, and I wish him all the best success in the world, but for me, as a subscriber, I don't think it's something that I'm going to be tuning into. You and PM good. You and Peter Monn good. I don't believe so. Sugar and Spice, yes, bitch, I'm down, yes. I'll be watching because I love you. Thank you so much. While Spartan has changed to Reddit videos, yeah. And don't get me wrong, they have their place, and it's definitely successful for him, but it's just, it's not what I'm into. Sorry. I've got like dry skin on my lip. It's really doing my head in. What next big video have you got going on? So my Peter Monn video should be coming out any day now. In the final stages, so we're in the good place. And after that, I've got a video that was literally given to me the other day. When I say given to me, like the actual video wasn't handed to me, but some tea that was handed to me the other day, so I'm going to be doing some research on it, but it should be really interesting. It's an obscure YouTuber that you've not heard before, caught in one of the most ridiculous scandals that I've ever heard. As in, you guys are going to be like, I don't even need to be angry. You guys are just going to be angry on my behalf. On all of the other people that this person has scammed behalf. So I'm just going to like leave it at that. I'm not going to say any more. But when I read this stuff and I was like, is this person serious? Are they serious though? You're really going to do that to subscribers, to fans, and make them pay? Bitch. So I'm so excited to make that video because it's just going to be so much fun and definitely right up my alley. And if it wasn't for that person, her name is Sam, I won't say her last name, but if it wasn't for that person sending that to my DM, it made me realise how excited I get over drama that I really enjoy, rather than, you know, Tati Westbrook, Jaclyn Hill, MannyMUA, James Charles, Laura Lee. Don't get me wrong, their drama can be exciting, but they are not the be-all and end-all of what I'm into. I don't watch Tati Westbrook. I don't watch MannyMUA. I do not. I find myself watching countless videos of people I really could give two fucks about, purely because I know it's what a lot of my subscribers enjoy, and I know a lot of my subscribers are into beauty drama, but it's just not me. And I've become very envious recently, like very, very envious of Martin Lewis. He does POC drama about the urban drama community, if you want to call it that. Taylor Girls and Chris and Queen and people of that nature. And when I watch his videos, I can just see how much he's enjoying it. And I remember just like watching his videos and thinking, man, where's my zest and passion for making videos gone? I want to wake up every day and enjoy every second of whatever video it is that I'm making, rather than waking up every day and thinking, oh my god, who's done this now? You know, it's just sometimes it's frivolous, it's boring, it's stupid, or the story has been done to death, or the drama isn't even that deep, and I find myself possibly adding to the problem by over dramatizing situations that other people have found dramatic that I don't necessarily see as dramatic. You know what I mean? Like, I find myself, I don't know, just not happy. Just not happy. So I want to get back to that happy place again and making videos that I actually give a crap about. I want to stop myself becoming a fucking sellout before it happens. You know what I mean? No, I feel you, girl. I haven't been watching YouTube anymore, except Shane, and when you go live and Martin Lewis. Oh, thank you. They're always the same ones causing the drama. It can get boring while doing videos on the same people. Yeah, it's like the same people all the time. And don't get me wrong, like, I would have covered the Laura Lee, Gabriel Zamora drama from the jump. I definitely would have covered that regardless. But at the same time, would I have covered half of the other stuff that's been going on recently? Probably not. And I know it's because I'm covering it because I know that you guys will like it and it'll get views. Do you get what I mean? Like, I'm watching things and I understand how my analytics work and I understand what people are watching. I understand where my recommendations are coming from. I understand all of that. And I'm going based on the analytics and where I should be rather than what I really want to do. And I need to make sure that whatever content I'm making, it's because I really, really want to do it. Not because, you know, hey, I gotta pay a bill. Do you get what I mean? I don't want it to be like that. Taking the time off that I have for my wedding and honeymoon has possibly been the biggest blessing in disguise because I didn't realise how much of a robot and a slave to the system I've become. So, yeah, I'm just gonna make content that I give a shit about. And hopefully you guys will give a shit with me. I'm here for this new content idea. I'm getting just as bored as you are, I think. Good. Too many people covering the same group nowadays, though. Good. I'm glad that you guys are feeling the way that I do. Everybody makes everything into such a huge deal, and it's hurting the way that people see others, I think, sometimes. Definitely. As you know, I'm on a news team, and I get my news just from the channels I normally watch. Are you still making the Taylor Nicole Dean video? Okay. The Taylor Nicole Dean video was another video that I felt that you guys wanted and not a video that I wanted to do. The reason that I don't believe that I will be completing the Taylor Nicole Dean video is purely because I feel like parts of that story is so deep that it's not my business, if that makes any sense. Like, just to give you guys, not an overview, but just an insight into some of the stuff that's been going on with Tana Nicole Dean that you can find on public forums. It's not like I'm outing anybody or anything. But there's a lot to do with drug use and, you know, her being with somebody who's known to be physically and emotionally violent, and bruises being seen on her, symptoms of heroin abuse, and just stuff that I don't necessarily think is appropriate for me, a person who has never suffered with drug addiction, to be commentating on. And I don't know whether I'm going to help or hinder her personal situation, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make a video, is that video going to help her and make her think, you know what, maybe I should make some changes, some constructive criticism? Or is it going to make her spiral into a different position because now she's got social media looking at her from a eagle-eyed perspective? I think when it comes to addiction and abuse, we have to be a little bit careful about those kind of things, you know? That's just my personal perspective. So I don't think I'll be taking that on. I think the whole idea kind of changed that me and Repzilla, I don't know whether you guys watch him, but I definitely like Repzilla and love his content. Me and Repzilla were going to be working. Speedy Bird, thank you so much for the 67, for the 100 bars. Speedy Bird, I do appreciate it. I think we're going to be working on it as a bit of a collaboration. So if I do it, it's only because I do want to complete my obligation to him to make this a collaboration video, because I do like him, I do respect his content, and I feel like he deserves way more subscribers, way more views than he's getting at this very moment in time, because he's so good at what he does, and he really, really does do in-depth research and looks at things analytically, and he's taken quite a lot of heat from some really big YouTubers and some really big names within the entertainment industry to give you guys the tea, to give you guys the proof. So I respect him. I really, really do. He's a great guy. I respect him. And he's just so nice as well. Like, the nicest guy you will ever speak to. Always, like, so positive. I know he says that he's, like, suffered with depression and anxiety and all that kind of stuff in the past, but I can't imagine. I know it's like, obviously, I'm not trying to diminish how he feels, but I can't imagine that, because he's just so lovely, so positive, so happy, and he's just like an aura that I want to be around all the time. So if I ever do it, it would be because I'm working alongside him, but I don't think it's something that I would tackle on my own anymore. Purely because I'm not as interested in the story anymore, and it's not because it's not an interesting story, it's just that it's a lot. There is a lot going on, and there is a lot of things that I think that maybe might not be beneficial to her, because I'm, at this very moment in time, I don't care about Taylor Nicole Dean's partner. I could give a shit, but it's her, and I'm like, is that the right thing to do? I don't know. So there's a bit of a conflict thing going on in my head. What's his channel name? Repzilla. I'll write it in the comments. If you search that on YouTube, you should be able to find him. I can appreciate that. Thank you. No worries. Horrible. Hello. How are you? I got to go, babes. I look forward to your next video, whatever it may be about. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I think he is so happy and proud because he's seen a dark side of humanity. Possibly, but he's just the dopest guy. Honestly, everyone should just subscribe. Just subscribe. Nothing else. Just say it's amazing. Just subscribe. Is he the one who did the videos about Poppy, right? Yes, Ebony, that's exactly who he is. Adela Keller, here's my Taylor Nicole Dean video. I'm just gonna open that up on a different tab. Okay, I've got that open on a different tab, Adela Keller, and I will watch that as soon as I've finished the stream. He's had bad experiences, so maybe he wants to make sure that people he comes in contact have good ones. Possibly. I just think he's a really great, really, really, really great content creator. What else did I want to speak about? Oh, the Peter Monn video. Okay. So, the Peter Monn video is going to be coming out any day soon. I've worked very, 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 very hard on it. I've done a hell of a lot of research, not just independently, but alongside some people who have really, really, really dug deep. Close the cupboard. No! Along a lot of people who have really, really, really dug deep. And I appreciate them, and I appreciate everybody who's helped me on this. I want this video to be somewhat of a closing of a chapter of me and my affiliations to the drama community in that sense. I want that to be a chapter close, because I don't want to be a part of that anymore, personally. It's not that I'm never going to consider myself a drama channel or the topics that I talk about drama and stuff like that, but I feel like I've been kind of niched into a box of being beauty drama that it's hard to come out of. So because of that, I don't want to be a part of that anymore. So this video, as much as it is like an expose video, like very typical of what I've done in the past with a bunch of different other influencers, this will be a closing of a chapter of my affiliations to that side of the YouTube community. I will definitely be doing beauty drama in the future. Don't for one second think that just because I'm it's not going to be the main topic on my channel, that I'm never going to do it again, but I will definitely do it. Chloe C, thank you so much for the 400 likes times 5. Mwah, I appreciate it. Chloe C, thank you so much for the 50 likes times 3. Mwah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, I'm making sure that this video is everything that I want it to be. I don't want it to be half-assed. I don't want it to be not done correctly. I don't want it to be putting out something for the sake of putting it out. I don't want to... Listen, if it was going to take me another 2.5 weeks from this point forward, I will not put out another video until this video is out. Like, that's how serious I am about making sure that this video is right. Yeah, I've received a lot of flack for it, which is something that I kind of expected. I didn't think it was going to be like at the magnitude that it would be. I didn't expect that as many people would be so upset about one single video as there is, but it's the name of the game. It's what happens. I don't even know. Like, part of me is just kind of like, oh well, like, I don't know what you're expecting, oh well, but I don't know. It's been a weird couple of weeks for me. Weird couple of weeks. I hope that you find closure with it. I think for me, closure's already come. I'm okay. Like, I'm not sitting here like, Dealer Kala, thank you so much for the 500 bars times 2. Mwah, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. For me, I'm not sitting here going, oh, I'm so sad. Like, I'm not upset about it. It's not like a closure. It's just a closing of a chapter of a part of my life that I don't want anything to do with anymore. You know? Make another music video. Oh, God, I'd love to. In fact, the guy that I did a music video with the last time for the Petty Gang merch sale that I was doing, he wants to do another music video, so I might do another merch music video. Who knows? I'd love another rap video. Closure for what? I'm so confused. I just came in. Girl, I don't even know. Do you know what? I'm going to close this cupboard because he's just going to keep talking about it. Hold up. Okay, are you happy? Are you happy, sir? Take as much time as you need. I'm glad that you're taking your time rather than putting it out just to please people. But it's not even just like putting it out just to please people. It's also... There's a lot of people telling me not to make the video. Do you get what I mean? Which is really, really annoying because I'm like, I can expose every single beauty guru, every single influencer, every single drama influencer, and there is not the kind of flack or hate that I get for this one singular video. And I understand that people can be compassionate. I understand that people can be upset about the fact that, you know, somebody's making a video on somebody that they stand or they love. That's fine, but that happens with every YouTuber. Every single YouTuber. Do you get what I mean? When I made, like, what is it, 2-3 videos on Jordan Byers, nobody gave me shit. When I made 7 videos on John Kuckian, nobody gave me shit. When I made 4 maybe, videos on Here for the Tea, nobody gave a shit. When I made a Sanders Kennedy video, nobody gave a shit. When I made a Rich Lux video, nobody gave a shit. So why is it, when it's just this one particular person, that it's like, this video should not be made? Do you know what I mean? It's YouTube. It's the name of the game. I don't get it. I don't get it. How are you subscribed to drama channels that give commentary on various different situations, but the commentary channel of which you're subscribed to, that you stan, is completely unable to have any critique or criticism? How is that okay? Do you get what I mean? Like, if somebody said, like, I don't know, if there was a recent video, because obviously I've spoken to you about how I felt about my content on my channel and stuff, saying, Paige exposed, making beauty drama videos for views. Do you get what I mean? Like, there's been, okay, first of all, there's been loads of Paige exposed videos, but, if somebody made that video, I wouldn't say that that video didn't need to be made, because everybody's entitled to an opinion. There are various people on social media who have negative things to say about me. They're entitled to their opinion. I'm not going to go over to them and be pressed. Do you know what I mean? I don't understand. I would not expect my subscribers to go, oh, this video should not have been made. I would expect my subscribers to turn around and say, I disagree with you, or I agree with you in some senses, but in this way, I don't agree with you. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense why one person is completely above reproach, but everybody else isn't. And like I said ages ago, if this had been a Here for the Tea Exposed video, y'all would have been like, yes! What? Because one's more like than the other? I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. At all. I can't work out how that works. You and Dustin are both getting a lot of hate and it's not fair. I mean, Dustin's speaking his truth, and my video is going to be less about my personal situation. Like, it's obviously going to be a factor, but it's not about my personal situation with Kuckian, with Peter Monn, but it's more about, you know, a lot of things outside that, a lot of things surrounding that, a lot of things that's been said, a lot of things that hasn't been said, his interactions with other social media influencers besides myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, kind of like, if you're going to, like, if you've ever been to university, you can't just make a claim in a report for university or a dissertation or whatever. You can't just make a claim, you have to back it up with something. Even if it backs up your narrative, it can be used. So at the same time, like, so there might be, I did drama, so like, say if I did you know, Stanislavski's theory on you know, acting out of hunger. That was one thing that he did. I know it's going to be really weird for you guys to understand, but Stanislavski is this like practitioner and stuff. He basically made a few of his artists work without feeding themselves for, I think it was about 3 days. They weren't to have anything to eat for 3 days, so that when they acted on stage, they used all of their energy, the final dregs of their energy, and exhausted themselves through that piece of theatre. So that piece of theatre was so much more stronger than, say, somebody who, you know, was in the right mind frame, in the right mind and all that kind of stuff, because when they acted on stage, it was so much more strong because it was like their last tiny piece of energy, and they gave that to the audience. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to be able to put that into a dissertation and write about it, you know, when exhausting myself in a piece of theatre, it would fit my narrative, if that makes sense. It doesn't mean that everybody has to agree with my narrative, but it does mean that that's my narrative. Do you know what I mean? Nobody would mark me down for having that opinion. That opinion's still valid, even if they disagree. You know what I mean? So for me, it just kind of doesn't make sense that somebody can have an opinion and it's completely discounted purely because somebody disagrees with that opinion. You know? That's how I feel, personally. That's how I feel. I can't work out how that's fair. Whereas if we were to have a general consensus opinion, and I say that in the idea of, you know, not a lot of people like John Kuckian. Therefore, if I was to make a John Kuckian video saying John Kuckian is a poo face or whatever, or a chair, who gives a crap, right? If I said John Kuckian is, you know, not a great person, not a great human, or whatever it is that was spun in that narrative with, let's say Shane Dawson, Peter Monn, then because that was the general consensus with a lot of people felt that way, there was no negative connotations with saying that. But because this person is well liked, there's a negative connotation with having an adverse opinion to what is generally perceived as the status quo. Do you understand what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm not making sense. I really, really hope I'm making sense right now. Your opinion completely reflects mine, to be honest. Okay. I'm upset that people don't understand the importance of you making the video. Peter Monn must be exposed. I feel so irrelevant. I don't know who some of these people are. Whoops, don't worry. You, sir, are a poo-face. I think I'm related to John Kuckian, unfortunately. Wow. But I think it gives me the right to punch him. What? You're related to John Kuckian? That's interesting. I get you, girl. Yes, you really are. I'm glad that you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Because I just feel like when you go against the grain and when you go against the status quo, you're automatically demonized by social media when essentially everybody is entitled to an opinion. You know what I mean? It's like I could sit there and make a video and say, I don't like ice cream. And then somebody else goes, ice cream is amazing. Oh my God. And I'll be like, dude, I'm lactose intolerant, so ice cream, I'm really not feeling it unless it's that almond milk ice cream, like I'm living that best life with the almond milk ice cream. Doesn't make my opinion any less valid than the last person who said they love ice cream. It's just that my opinion is that I don't like ice cream. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody's just taking it as like some kind of personal attack or some kind of personal hit against Peter Monn. And the reality of the situation is that nobody, I know I personally don't care like that. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't personally care to upset him. I personally care to spilling the actual tea on who I believe this person is, you know? I don't know. I've completely destroyed a set of eyelashes just whilst talking to you guys. His last name is the same as mine. He's from about 20 miles away and I have a big family. Oh, wow. Interesting. I completely understand. Great. I'm related to Shane Dawson because I have a big family. Shane Dawson is my twin sister. Oh, really? Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss for today. Peter Monn video. MannyMUA's new video, which was quite interesting. And just gauging your opinions on what you think about that. And also just my stance on wanting to change the kind of content it is that I want to make. I'd rather watch you because you're more genuine than John. Thank you so much. Is John Kuckian legal troubles going to be a video? I don't think I'm going to make a video on it. I think I'm just going to let him go to court and have his day. Where is your robe from? It's from Primark. Yeah, so that's about it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to disappear now because I want to chill and relax and go to sleep. Came back from a night shift, so I'm trying to stay awake as late as I can so I can get a decent night's sleep to be back on a day shift.